for the question, Adrian. So on the space station, we use the same time zone as Europe, so Greenwich Mean Time. And so what that means is we'll just set our alarms and turn on our lights, even though it might be light outside or might be dark outside. We actually have 16 sunsets and sunrises every day, but we don't have windows everywhere on the space station. So sometimes when we wake up, it's dark outside. Sometimes it's light outside. And so we just go by our clocks.
Hi, my name is Tobias, and my question is, do astronauts have a special toolbox and what's inside?
That's a great question. So a lot of what we do up here on the space station is fixing things and doing science experiments, and those require a lot of different tools. We actually do have a really big toolbox, but it's a pretty normal toolbox. It has a lot of the same wrenches and screwdrivers and things that we have on Earth. The special thing about it is that because we're in microgravity and everything floats, we have lots of little special slots to stick things in so that they don't float away on us. When we go outside the space station on a spacewalk or extravehicular activity, sometimes called an EVA, we have very special tools that we'll use that we can use in our spacesuits, and we need that because when you're in the gloves of the spacesuit, your fingers aren't really nimble because you have these big, thick gloves on, and so you need these kind of bigger tools to help you work with the bolts and things outside the space station. So we have lots of specialized tools for that.
Hi, my name is Eliza, and my question for you is, what safety features are built into your suit to protect you from radiation or in case it gets damaged?
That's a really great question, Eliza. So we have a couple of different things that are built into our suits to help keep us safe. So the spacesuits that we go outside in and take on spacewalks, they have to first and foremost, they got to keep all of the air pressure in so that we have air to breathe. And so they have a really thick layer of polyurethane that is used to it kind of inflates almost like a balloon. And on top of that, we have layers of something called multi-layer insulation. And so these are sort of layers of fabric and temperature insulating materials, because when you're in the sun outside, it's actually pretty hot, a couple hundred degrees Fahrenheit. And when you're in the dark, it's actually really, really cold. And so we need to be protected from the heat changes when we go from sun to shade. And so those are the types of insulation and different sort of layers that are built up into our spacesuit. So even though those spacesuits look kind of big and puffy, they actually have really thick fabric to protect us and to keep us safe.
Hi, my name's Emmett, and my question is, how do you eat food in space? Is it all frozen?
Thanks for the question, Emmett. That's a really great question. So a lot